Hey everybody, good morning. So there's an update for Sunkenland. I'll read it so you don't have to. Naval Combat Update version 0.7.01 Public Test Branch. Hello Sunkenlanders, thank you for your continued support and patience as we worked on this new update. It's now live on the Public Test Branch, and we're excited to introduce a range of new content, improvements, and optimizations, including naval combat, new warships, underwater locations, and ship-mounted weapons. Let's dive in. New combat boats. This version introduced 3 new combat boats. An armed fishing boat. The armed fishing boat is the most basic type of ship and can be equipped with 1 weapon. That looks pretty good. Let's see if we get that a little bigger. No? I don't think that's working. Let's see if I can... Alright, well that's as big as it's going to get. Okay, there you go. Armed speedboat, slightly stronger than the armed fishing boat. It has more upgradable upgrade slots and can be equipped with 1 weapon. Okay. And then heavily armed speedboat. Compared to the armed speedboat, it has more durable armor plating, additional upgrade slots, and can be equipped with 2 weapons. Okay, I kind of like this one. I think it looks pretty cool. Since warships are relatively large, they may get stuck on terrain. That's true. To address this, a push icon has been added to the bow of the ship, allowing players to push the stuck vessels free. I'm going to see if we could see this a little larger. Yeah, push boat, this little symbol there, like we have on all the rest of our boats. It's on the very front of the boat. I think that's on the front of the boat, yeah. It's right about here, too. You looked at this one. The symbol is right over here on the front. Ship-mounted weapons based on testing, since naval battles involve dynamic moving targets attacking each other. Only modern fast-firing weapons are effective. As a result, we removed outdated wasteland-era weapons like the explosive crossbow and only kept machine guns, autocannons, and cannons as usable ship weapons. Among them, a heavy ship-mounted machine gun can be crafted by default. The autocannon and dual machine gun can be unlocked by finding blueprints in the rear crates of captured ships. The quad machine gun, dual autocannon, quad autocannon, and cannon are hidden in high-level combat areas. And then the CIWS close-in weapon system is hidden at the airport, which is going to be a new POI we can explore underwater. All of them have unique learning animations similar to the solar panels and wind turbines. So I think he has something pressed here. Let me see if... Okay, I can't really zoom into this. So it's under special loot and it says airport here. So that looks like it's pointing out that this gun or turret is available. Or part of it, should I say. Weapon merchants at trading posts also have a chance to sell blueprints for the dual ship mounted machine gun and the autocannon. Once learned, these weapons can be crafted at the ship workbench using the same process as crafting at the gun bench. And here is where the ship workbench is here, this little device-like computer laptop thingy. And then boat modding, I'm guessing that this must be what it looks like once you're inside of it. Okay. I mean, we'll have to see once we get in there and actually interact with it. To maintain portability, unequipped ship-mounted weapons will not be placed in the player's backpack. Instead, they are sorted in a virtual ship inventory so they don't take up any inventory spots. Players can simply equip or unequip them through the interface. All ammunition for ship-mounted weapons is crafted in the ammo workshop. And let's see, right here, shipborne 20 mm cannon ammunition. To avoid waste, outdated weapons like the explosive crossbow have been repurposed as defensive structures for players. Defensive structures. Okay. Except for the nail gun turret, all these blueprint-based structures, each type of ammunition is crafted at the black powder gun station. The nail gun turret is a Tier 2 research station structure that fires crossbow bolts. Okay. Crossbow bolts. Explosive crossbow bolts? Is that what it said? Maybe explosive crossbow bolts is what they're saying. We'll have to find out. Ship repair platform, a Tier 4 research station structure that can repair damaged ship hulls within a certain range and quickly equip ships located within that range. Okay, ship repair platform, this little station here. That's kind of cool. And then I guess this is user interface, what you get inside as long as your ship is nearby. I wonder if there's anything more here we could tell. I can't zoom in anymore in. Okay, let's go down there. There's new locations. Airport, underwater ruins level 4, rich in clay deposits. It can be used to fire, bricks. It's very dark underwater, so don't forget to bring night vision goggles. See if we can get that blown up anymore. Okay, that's about the best that we're going to get. Ship graveyard, underwater ruins level 5. Enter through a cave to find a massive rocky cavern with copper vein at the bottom. Okay, ship graveyard underwater. This is really, really dark. I don't think we're going to be able to see very much here. I mean, I can see the outlines of ships. Enter through a cave. Okay. Enter from the upper cave opening. 3 triangular barrels are placed at the cave entrance as markers. So the cave is right here. We look, there's 3 triangular barrels right here. See if we can get them so everyone can see. There's 3 triangular kind of cone shapes right here, and then the cave entrance to this underwater cavern because it's huge or whatever. After passing through a stone corridor, you'll arrive at the mineral pit. Unlike copper ore, mineral ore can be mined infinitely. You need to use a power drill for mining. Really? You could just keep getting more and more minerals? Interesting. I mean, we'll have to see that, how that works. Iron ore locations. New underwater content has been added, including 2 iron ore veins. Iron ore veins also require a drill for mining. In the warehouse, a shipyard has been added to the warehouse, making it easier for players to obtain their first warship, the armed fishing boat. The warehouse. Okay, players. Okay, so we could go out there, eventually get out to the warehouse, and the shipyard gate needs to be broken open using a melee weapon. I'm sure there's going to be guards inside here we're going to have to fight with. And there's the boat right there. See if we can get that any bigger. Okay, we can't get it any bigger. Zion Atoll has also been updated. A starter fishing boat is now available for new players with small chance of spawning an armed speedboat as showed in the image. This is an armed speedboat here. Okay, I can't zoom in, but armed speedboat right there. Okay, Zion Atoll end game content. So I figure by the time you get to Zion Atoll, you're probably able to make most of the ships. Some level 4 and higher combat zones now feature coastal defense turrets. You can destroy them by eliminating their operators. The best option is to use ship-mounted weapons, but you're free to use sniper rifles or other weapons as well. So apparently there's a dude up here who's going to fire down at us using this turret. That's scary. That is super scary. My guess is we can't take it, but it's there. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about being able to pick it up or take it or anything. Then new items, there's a power drill. Let's see, video is starting to get on a little bit long, so I'm going to just speed through this a little bit more. Power drill, use batteries, and is used to mine ores and mineral veins. Warship blueprint item can only be obtained by capturing a ship and opening its rear trunk. Solar-powered welder, never worry about running out of power while repairing your base or ship again. Warship blueprint item can only be obtained by capturing a ship and opening its rear trunk. Large battery, when connected to a circuit, increases power output of all generators in that circuit by 25%. And it says this effect is stackable. Antenna, when powered, it displays enemy ship routes in the world map. I'm not reading in here suggesting that the AI, the NPCs are going to have ships. Sounds like maybe this is just for players, at least for right now. Auto oxygen supply optimization. When wearing an oxygen tank, an auto breathing toggle will appear. If turned off, the system will no longer supply oxygen automatically. Okay, so we can turn that off if we want to keep that in there and go swimming in shallow water and don't want to waste it. Okay, that's a good idea. When diving with an oxygen tank equipped, a white line will appear on the breath bar indicating the auto breath threshold. If auto breathing is turned off, the white line will turn gray. Let's see if we can. Okay, well, it's right over here, arrow right over there. Trading post changes. Quick inflate oxygen bottles are now sold at trading posts. 10 per purchase. I'm saying 10 silver coin per purchase, each one of these. Or there's 10 of them that you can purchase at a time. Brick molds have been replaced with clay. Brick molds. Okay. I think this is clay up here. Clay can now be found along coastlines and seafloors with high concentrations in the areas like the airport, Small Stone Island, and the warehouse. Now 5 clay can be smelted into 5 bricks. Repair system improvements. When holding a repair hammer or welder, damaged buildings will be outlined in red. Okay. Nighttime changes. We've reworked the night lighting effects, making it brighter and easier to play during nighttime. And there we go. And then how to access the public test branch on Steam. Open your Steam library, right click on Sunkenland and select properties. Go to the betas tab. In the drop down menu, select public tests. Close the window. Steam will now download the public tests. Once the download is complete, you'll be able to launch and play the latest version. Okay. All right there, and that's how you do it. And now it's starting to download. So anyway, I think that'll be it for this video. Did I have something? Yeah, I do have some here. Yeah, a lot of content coming out. This is interesting. I know for myself, I think I deleted my profile. I'd have to kind of start over to get a chance to start playing with this stuff. But this is pretty cool. This is a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, looks really good. I like the new POIs to explore the new boats and everything. I mean, for when you're a solo player, I'm not sure how valuable these are going to be, but it'd be cool to make them. So anyway, that'll be it for this video. Hope this was helpful, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, later, dudes.